Is this my third time filming this video? Yes, but you know what? That's okay because third time's a charm. We got this. I really thought I was recording this whole video and then I was done and I looked at my camera and I had not pressed record. Alright, what is up, my bitches and bros and non-binary hoes? I hope you are doing well. I thought it would be fun to share some anime that I rewatch pretty much every summer at this point because for whatever reason they just give me really good vibes and they make me feel nice and warm inside. I feel like we could all use a little bit of serotonin right now. Just a little bit. I don't know about you, but I don't have any friends right now. I have friends, they're just gone. They are out of town. They left me behind. Honestly, pretty rude of them to leave me here to fend for myself. So what else am I gonna do in my free time other than watch anime, which is what I do all the time anyways. It's really consumed my life at this point, but you know what, that's okay. So yeah, if you're like me and you don't have any friends right now or any people to hang out with, you know what, my own brother won't even hang out with me. Top 10 anime betrayals, when your brother won't hang out with you because he has to work at Whole Foods. Curse you, Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. It's okay, I have Gon and Killua to keep me company, which brings us to our first recommendation, which is Hunter x Hunter. That was a nice little transition. I didn't plan that. Hunter x Hunter is obviously a very iconic anime, and I feel like I watch it every summer because it just, something about Gon and Killua's friendship just makes me feel so happy. If you're unfamiliar with Hunter x Hunter, it is a fantasy adventure anime about this boy named Gon who goes on a journey in search of his dad, and he meets another boy, Killua, along the way, and then they meet Leorio and Kurapika and their little group, their little friends, and they all just go on adventures together, such as long distance running, fighting scary clown man, infiltrating a mansion of assassins, and fighting ants, and also dodgeball. Anyways, I always recommend this anime just in general, but I feel like especially in the summertime, whenever I want to watch something to make me happy, I watch the first couple seasons of Hunter x Hunter. Next recommendation is one of my all-time favorite genres, sports anime. I could go on for days about sports anime. They just make me so happy. So I'll give you 3 recommendations. Obviously, Haikyuu is always a good one to watch, especially the summer training camp arc because summertime, and that's just like the best arc, if you ask me. That's the best part of the show. That part gives me the most serotonin, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. I feel like a lot of people have seen Haikyuu at this point, so watch Kuroko no Basket. Well, I'm having such a hard time saying that right now. Kuroko's Basketball is an anime about basketball. I have a very special place in my heart for this anime because I'm a basketball player and, you know, basketball, anime, 2 of my favorite things. What more could you want? I feel like this doesn't really need that much of an explanation. It's a sports anime about basketball, very similar to Haikyuu, which is a volleyball anime. Just like fun teammate sports vibes. That should be the description for all sports anime. Fun teammate sport vibes. The third sports anime is Skate the Infinity. I want to make a whole separate video just for this show. I really wasn't prepared to like this show as much as I do. I was kind of caught off guard by how invested I am in this show now. If you don't know, it's an anime about skateboarding. The animation is so good. I really love the characters. I really love the theatrics of the show. If you haven't seen Skate the Infinity yet and you've seen a bunch of like hype for it, I would just give it a try. I would say give this show a try because it's definitely one that I recommend now. I've also been skateboarding a lot recently. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I can't just sit there and enjoy a sports anime and just like watch it. I have to go play the sport because they all make it look like so much fun. Like I'll be watching a show and I'll be like, oh yeah, I have a skateboard. I can do that. And I've been doing it and it's been great. Honestly, it's a good way to get me out of the house because I'll see Hinata spike a volleyball and I'll be like, yes, that looks fun. I want to go do that. Hi, yeah, I'm editing right now and let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? I'm terrible at volleyball and I'm terrible at skateboarding. I cannot do what they do in the shows. I feel like that was obvious, but I didn't want to deceive you guys because I did fall off my skateboard the other day and I hurt my shoulder. So one day maybe we'll be better. Dude, just don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said today. Okay, we're getting off track. How did we get here? So yeah, sports anime, wonderful vibes. If you're looking for something to watch a sports anime and it might inspire you to pick up a new sport or activity. This is your warning. Be warned. It might make you want to go play sports. The next show I have is technically not an anime, but same ballpark, arena, whatever. It's Legend of Korra. I know at this point everyone has probably seen a lot of stuff about Avatar, probably seen Avatar. If you haven't seen Avatar, The Last Airbender, definitely watch it. It's so good. Anyways, if you liked Avatar, watch Korra. Legend of Korra is so good, but don't try to compare Legend of Korra to Avatar The Last Airbender because they're honestly just like separate shows. Like they're very different. They're both really good, but they're just kind of different. I personally love Legend of Korra. It's one of my favorite shows ever. At this point, I just associate Legend of Korra with like summertime because whenever it came out, it always came out in the summer. Like the new season would come out every summer, and so then I would watch it every summer. And now it's summertime. I'm like, time to watch Legend of Korra. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job of explaining these, but basically Korra is just the next Avatar, so the show takes place like the next Avatar cycle after Aang and after all of that. There aren't too many of the original characters. It's more just like the new characters, and Korra, she's a bit older than like when Aang was during the show. I think she's like 17 when the show starts. But yeah, it's just about Korra navigating, being the Avatar, and also just being this really fun, badass character. I just love Korra with my whole entire heart. The show also goes into the original Avatar and how the Avatar even came to be, which is really cool. That's in season 2. And that's one of my favorite arcs, is like the origins of the Avatar. So if you're interested in the Avatar, The Last Airbender universe, and all that, you should definitely watch Legend of Korra. Also, Bolin is best himbo. In this house, we stan Bolin. Okay, now I have a couple movie recommendations. First up, Pokemon. The Pokemon movies are some of my favorite things. I watch them all the time. They make me very nostalgic, but I love them. And they always make me think of summertime and lemonade. I don't know why. I will give you some specific Pokemon movies though. These are a couple of my favorites. The first movie, obviously, makes me cry every time, but such a good movie. Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea, just because it's like the ocean and the sea, and I feel like that's very much summertime. Next is The Rise of Darkrai. I am so emotionally attached to this movie for no particular reason. The song in that movie, the leaf whistle, the leaf flute song, this is not making any sense, but the song in that movie makes me so emotional for, I don't know why, but I love The Rise of Darkrai. This movie makes me cry every time, but watch it, it's really good. Next one is Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon, and so this is just a really great movie. And then Pokemon 3, which is like the Spell of the Unknown with Entei and all that. And yeah, those are just a couple of my favorite Pokemon movies. Any of them I feel like are just great to watch when you need a little pick-me-up. Pokemon will always make me so happy. I have so much, oh my gosh. I have so much just random stuff all over my room. Baneri's gonna join us for the rest of this video. Anyways, the next anime that I rewatch all the time is Sailor Moon. I feel like it's the same type of thing as Pokemon. It's just very nostalgic and just makes me so happy. But my recommendation is actually Sailor Moon Eternal, which is, I believe there's 2 parts. It's like 2 movies. I think they're like 80 minutes, 60 or 80 minutes. Now I can't remember. But it's Sailor Moon Eternal. It just came out a couple months ago, I believe. And it's just like 2 movies of the Sailor Moon story of like magical girl, you know, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, all that good stuff. Yeah, if you don't want to watch like the whole series or whatever, my recommendation is to watch Sailor Moon Eternal. Okay, the last recommendations I have are Studio Ghibli movies. These are hands down my favorite movies. I think Spirited Away is my all-time favorite movie. I have a hard time picking favorite movies, but I love these. If you want something like super lighthearted and feel good, you should watch Ponyo or My Neighbor Totoro. If you want something that's like magical and fantasy adjectives, you can watch Howl's Moving Castle or Spirited Away. Or if you want something that's a little more like intense, you can watch Princess Mononoke. Honestly, any Studio Ghibli movie is a winner. That's all I have to say about that, quite frankly. Ponyo and Spirited Away are my favorites. Ponyo always makes me cry though. It's so wholesome and cute that it just makes me cry. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. Oh my gosh. I really don't cry that often, but like movies and TV shows will make me cry so easily. Other than that, I'm fine, I promise. Alright, my dudes, those are my recommendations. Let me know what you're watching this summer, or let me know what you watch to make you feel good, because would love to hear some of your recommendations as well. These are all very mainstream, so I feel like a lot of you have probably seen most of these or all of these or whatever, but this is just what I watch what I rewatch every summer for some reason, because they make me happy. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for making me feel like I have a friend to talk to and I'm not just in here alone. That's a lie. I do have Baneri. I'm not completely alone. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later, my dudes. There's a dog barking outside. Maybe he wants to be my friend. Okay, goodbye. You can't see it right now, but my room is a disaster. Like, I've got so much stuff on the floor. There's money in here. I was not expecting there to be money in here. Wow. What a good day. Things are looking up. It's 4:20. I have the brain of a 12-year-old, I swear to God.